I'm Natalac, Pimp of the Nation, and you are watching Hip Hop Weekly.
Okay, Hip Hop Weekly All Access. This is Brianna, and we're here live today with the one and only Natalac. How's it going today?
It's going Natalacly.
Okay. Well, welcome to Hip Hop Weekly. Finally made it. Long time coming.
Yeah, you're right. Time for the hip hop to get the Natalac week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we do appreciate you for checking in. Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Natalac. 20-year veteran of Pimp Hop. You might have seen me on BET Uncut way back in the day with Pimp of the City when, all the late night videos and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You might have seen me in a whole lot of other things, you know what I'm saying? You might have heard that a pimp named Slickback off of the Boondocks was taking off my image with a Cat Williams voiceover. Like I said, you get some of this Natalac, you ain't gonna forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
3 A's.
Okay, so tell us about your start. Like, what got you into the music industry?
Well, money. That's what got me in the industry. But, I mean, as far as you're talking about what made me start doing it.
What sparked your interest? Like,
well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I started off like a lot of the greats, like, Tupac and a bunch of other ones. It started off real political, and as time went on, they started to have more fun with it and getting into the heart of the matter, talking about the life that they live and things of that nature. So, like I said, that's how really I got started in it. It was just it was something I wanted to say. Like one of my biggest first songs anyway was "Fire in Florida" about the disenfranchisement of the Florida votes during the George Bush and Al Gore presidency when they were running for president. And I made a lot of noise with that single. That was like my first single that actually did something, made some noise. That was on BET too. So
okay.
No.
All right, so definitely some notable outlets there. How did you manage to, come up with that name? Like, where's that name come from?
Well, I mean, I got that name while I was in the Marine Corps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went in the Marines during wartime, and we was having an issue with a sergeant and stuff. And I kind of like rallied a bunch of people, and I was like, this is what need to be going, this would need to be going. And I was fresh in the Marines, you know what I'm saying, after I got out of boot camp, because you can't say nothing during that time. Mm-hmm. And a dude named Aaron Gatson from Louisiana, and he said, "Goddamn Nat." You know what I'm saying? So Nat was Nat Turner, who led the slave revolt. So, you know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of dudes with me, and this is Nat, So that's where the Nat came from. Now the Alac came later, after about 2-3 years in the desert. I was in Yuma, Arizona. Camp Cooker Brother is what I called it. 130 degrees in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And after doing all that doggone field time, I had a bunch of money laid up, and I went and bought this white Cadillac. So when you see a Marine on a Marine Corps base hopping the Cadillac like he's somewhere in Long Beach, you know what I'm saying? They were like, man, look at Nat in the lac. And Natalac came from that, and I've been Natalac ever since.
Okay. All right. So I see that you're currently an independent artist. You have your own label, Natalac Records. Okay. Do you ever see yourself wanting to go mainstream, or you prefer to stay independent?
Well, I mean, as long as I can control my destiny, you know what I'm saying? Or, like I said, money means a lot. Because, like, not just Natalac Records, I own Natalac Express. I own my own truck company, and I own a hair salon, too. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Going mainstream means more money, but it also means more eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I get caught up in the mixture of things because, like, I still like to be in the hood. I still like to hang out with different broads and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you in the tabloid. You know what I'm saying? Somebody talking bad about you. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I don't really care. They can say what they want to say. Pay me.
Right. Well, so pretty in other words, so good so far. No problems with you being independent. Okay. No. All right. Now you've got some pretty interesting features here. I see. You've got features with Sean Paul.
Yep.
A few others.
Project
Pack. How did you manage to land those features?
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Shit. You pay the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Hey, you say, hey man, let's work something out. I want to get a feature with you. You know what I'm saying? I think your vibe will match my vibe. You know what I'm saying? And go in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be running up on some artist talking about trying to do a song with you for free. And get the fuck out of here. We ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? You pay the man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you build a better. That's why it's called the music business, not the music homeboy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to go home, have a nice place to live, nice car to drive, take care of their kids and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? The money needs to distribute evenly. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You want to use this platform? You pay for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so tell me about your current project that you're working on, Pimp of the Nation.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about that.
That's a classic. I done had a bunch of DJs tell me it's a classic. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's a great project. You know what I'm saying? I got some great features from some great people. You know what I'm saying? That actually went in. They didn't just go do some old bull crap on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew everybody that's on the album going to be competing against each other. So it's almost like, yeah, I got to go in. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, LeChat from 3-6 Mafia, Project Pat, Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Same deal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tweed Cadillac from the Penthouse Players out there on the West Coast. Keep the Sneak, you know what I'm saying, from Oakland. Project Pat, Pastor Troy. You know what I'm saying? The last Mr. Big, who no longer with us. You know, he's on the track. Shout out to the Spiffs. And El Dorado Red, we are glad you are free. Solid. You know what I'm saying? And Fulio from out of Duval, you know what I'm saying? He on the rise right now. So it was only natural that I said, you know what I'm saying? I knew I was gonna get a bunch of features. I knew this. I knew when you pay for the best beats, you work with the best artists, you get a great product. So I said I need to go back to Duval because I was born in Jacksonville, and I need to scoop up who working. You know what I'm saying? Fulio working. You know what I'm saying? He did some stuff with a lot of people, and he on the rise. And Professor Holtester for the, you know what I'm saying, to keeping my pimp vibe alive. You know what I'm saying? He an OG in the city, so I had to bring him on, and I did the same thing in Columbia. I went and got Lil Rue, Mr. Flip. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of other ones. Okay. Devin Patrick. You know what I'm saying? You know, the drum lord Shorty, Mr. Smith, aka Boss Money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave nobody out, but I went to my two main stumping grounds first. You know what I'm saying, and scoop up the ones that was really putting in work.
Okay. So with your current project, like what message are you getting out to the people with this project?
Well, I mean, it's a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, hey, I'm a pimp hop artist. I'm one of the original pimp hop artists. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about pimp hop, you talking about Natalac. You know, what's better than a pimp in a Cadillac? You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my niche. That's my shoe. That's my lane. Okay. Ain't too many people in that lane.
Right. I was going to ask you who inspired you to to get into that type of in that genre.
Well, I mean, I really feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, there are women that go into this business, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. There's some bad pimps. There's some good pimps. There's some bad hoes. There's some good hoes. You know what I'm saying? I always prided myself on being a Marine. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? So when I spit something, that's usually what it is. But I noticed that a lot of chicks need management. You know what I'm saying? They've been stripping in the club for 10 years. Shit, and they ain't got $10. And you know they done made money.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? They needed some management. Now, I don't play that crap. It's just like, whatever. You got a chick that want to get into that life and she, you know, she already into it, this and that. You know what I'm saying? She still need a covering. Because, like, you know, I'm a God-fearing man as well. You know what I'm saying? Just because the covering ain't, you know what I'm saying, a pastor or this or that, or father, whatever like that. I mean, sometimes these pimps they like dads. They're like dads to a lot of rappers in the neighborhood and all kinds of stuff. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody shoots pimping. Pimping don't get shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, not saying, you know what I'm saying? It's just seeing like the right thing to do. Is, you know what I'm saying? It ain't all the way right, but I don't think it's all the way wrong either. I'm I'm pro prostitution. I believe if she gonna lay, she should get paid. You know what I'm saying? And if I can be the enforcer in that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no sense of you laying down doing it for nothing. You know, lights ain't gonna get paid by themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got kids, you got this, that. You know, everybody need money. And most of the time, I break bread with my people. I love my people. I always pay my people. I don't never shout them either. I ain't one of them dudes that fold up the money and hand it to you because you know he finna shouting you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that type of dude. I'll pay you up front. Now, that puts me at a disadvantage because you might not be who you supposed to be because, like, you might run off with my bread. You might not do what you're supposed to do. But when you're real and you're blessed by God, and I always say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Protect me whether I'm right or wrong or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that's how I roll. You know what I'm saying?
Real. Right. Yeah. So who are you listening to now? Like what's your type of music that you listen to?
Well, I listen to a lot of everything. You know what I'm saying? If it's got a nice groove, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm playing you know what I'm saying? I always play local artists too. You know what I'm saying? That's why, cause like I know they in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? And if I catch them in the trenches, not only am I gonna get that feature a little bit cheaper than it would be if they blow up, but also, you know what I'm saying, I could be a mentor to them. You know what I'm saying? They might need somebody to talk to, somebody to connect with. So that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't turn nobody down. Like if I had to name somebody out of Florida I listen to, that would probably be Fulio. You know what I'm saying? If it was Colombia right now, like if I check this week, you know what I'm saying, it's a cat named 48 Yachty. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? He made some moves in my fashion. Hey, and so I give him the salute. I don't mind sharing my spotlight with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I earned it. Ain't nobody give it to me, so I can do what I want to do with it.
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
Okay. So talk about any type of tours coming up with you, concerts or anything like that. Yeah. Shows.
Yeah, like I just did a big one in Florence. The way it was.
Okay, where?
The old Spotlight. It was called. Okay. They changed the name to what Icon, and it was LeChat 3-6 Mafia Project. Pastor Troy. It was the Spiffs. It was Bankroll Jones, Devin Patrick.
Okay.
It was Drumlord Shawty, Mr. Smith, a.k.a. Boss Money. You know what I'm saying? And Buddha Rat. You know what I'm saying? So, and I pay everybody. Everybody got their money. So, you know, everybody's good.
Right. Okay. All right. Now talk about your style. I see you blinked out.
Yeah.
You know, got your cup. Let's talk about your style. Like, what inspires that? Just the whole pimp vibe.
Well, yeah, and like a lot of people may not. Well, a lot of people ain't done no homework on it. But the pimps back in the 70s and stuff like that, he was the father to the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? He was always trying to keep his girls clean. He wasn't pushing stuff on them. He always was. You know what I'm saying? He was that dude that was shining that said, "Hey, man." You know what I'm saying? When you get money, you know what I'm saying? You bless yourself. You know what I'm saying? You only live once around. You know what I'm saying? I can't spend it like Floyd Mayweather because I ain't got it like Floyd Mayweather. But if I get it like Floyd Mayweather, I'm going to do it like Floyd Mayweather.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So is there anything else that you want to promote? any type of merchandise or anything like that you have coming out with or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I got my condom line. You know what I'm saying? You might see them bouncing around in Magic City or somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? It's Pimp of the Nation on it. You know what I'm saying? The Pimp of the Nation started from Pimp of the City. So I just expanded. I went from Pimp of the City, Pimp of the South, now I'm Pimp of the Nation.
Okay.
I even did some stupid shit. I got a Donald Trump sounded like, or whatever you want to call it, to do my intro. I just threw that out there as a single. Everybody laughing about that.
Like a voiceover?
Yeah, it was voiceover.
Okay. You mentioned Pastor Troy, Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah.
Talk about those features. How was it like working with them?
Beautiful. They, you know what I'm saying? They good guys. You know what I'm saying? They really into their trade. And, Pastor Troy called me up a little bit, but talking about being in the movie and all kinds of stuff. Atlanta's like open their arms to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? You come to Atlanta and be like, hey.
How often are you here?
It's hard to put a calendar on it. If I got business here, or if I feel like stopping here, or I want to run through the strip club, I just come through. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta is like Africa in the United States. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Right.
If you want to see some black people doing some stuff, you go to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people doing their thing here, definitely. Mm-hmm. What producers are you working with so far on your album?
Street Execs. I got some of the producers from Street Execs. Matter of fact, shout out to Chill Go Hard. He made some of them tracks on there. And shout out to DJ Mr. Mix of the Two Live Crew. You know what I'm saying? He made some of the tracks on there. So, to give me my southern feel. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get the feel from Atlanta and Florida, that is the South. You can't go no lower than that unless you're in the water somewhere. Mm-hmm. Lil Broad. Let's see, who else? Oh, yeah, 40 Ounce from over there in Charleston.
Okay.
He worked with Tech Nine a lot and stuff like that.
Okay. The Chat, how was it like working with her?
Oh, man, we had a great time. Y'all wait till y'all see that video. The video Ratchet Misses. Oh, the Chat was lit. You could tell she was feeling good during the whole video shoot. I brought her down from Memphis and for the show and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I brought her down to my hair salon that I run with Denise Johnson out of Lamar. And man, yeah, her brother, all her people, man, they had a great time. I told them, I said, anyway you go in this city, you good. You know what I'm saying? A little small town. It was doing a carnival. And, you know what I'm saying? It was good. Even though it rained, everybody was happy. You know what I'm saying? It was like everybody felt like family. Because that's what I do. I open my heart, I open my house, I open my home, I open my business to you. You know what I'm saying? I know you're on the road. Hey, man, come on in. You know what I'm saying? I put it like this. You watch that Ratchet Misses video with LaChat when it get released. And I guarantee you will see her smiling from ear to ear.
What's your thoughts on today's hip hop? Like you hear a lot of people with the mumble rap. You got your trap. What's your thoughts on today's hip hop?
Well, my thoughts on today's hip hop is it's today's hip hop because when the 90s was going down, everything had to be on point. It had to be about storylines, and everything had to connect, and that was the time for that. You know what I'm saying? The younger ones, you know what I'm saying? It's not like what it was back in the 90s.
Right.
Meaning like the artists now, I mean, you got SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Man, you got plenty of ways to get your music out. If your music don't get out, you just lazy or just don't nobody want to hear it. So That's where I'm at with that. When in the 90s, man, you had to have a machine backing you. You had to have a trap backing you. You had to have a city backing you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had to be connecting. The DJs had to play that stuff. It wasn't like DJs just show up with a flash drive, plug that joker in, and he had already made his stuff. No, they had to bring them heavy behind records in and stuff like that. It was a lot of work to do that. So for what Tupac had to do, it had to be a Suge Knight. It had to be a Death Row. You know what I'm saying? For his movement to work. Now you get on SoundCloud, you know, make a little song, a bunch of kids say, yeah, man, I like that. Or whatever. And it goes from there.
Right.
So that's what I wanted to punch on that too. For them young rappers talking about I'm better than Tupac, this and that, no you're not. No you're not.
Who do you think today's Tupac is? Or is there, you know, would you...
I don't think there is one.
Okay.
And the only reason why I say that is Tupac, family, bloodline, everything was pro-black. You know what I'm saying? His mother was in the Black Panthers. He did numerous things for the community and things of that. Not saying that the younger rappers can't do that, but they haven't been cooked right. You know what I'm saying? Everything they got, it was microwave. Bing! It got it too easy. And a lot of times when you get it too easy, you disrespected some. Like I told a young rapper, I said, this is how you know what I'm saying? You don't say you better than Tupac. You just say Tupac was the best of his era and I'm trying to be the best of my era. Don't you ever diss nobody that was here before you. Because you wasn't even here. You couldn't compete with him. And then, like I said, the type of bread and the things that needed to happen for you to be able to get to that platform, you couldn't get there with SoundCloud. There wasn't no Facebook. There wasn't no doggone emails and all this other stuff. Man, you had that. People had to pick up records. They had to be pressed at a pressing plant. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know what I'm saying? You can send out an MP3 or something.
Right.
You go, hey, if they
from your phone.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your grandma gets slapped by a mailman. Everybody watching it. For real? Now you famous. You know what I'm saying? You got a bad baby or whatever that girl is.
Right.
And all she said was, catch me outside. Okay. Boom. Now everybody wants a piece of it. So no, you can't compete with somebody from that era. You can't. It's a different world now. So,
right.
But you can still be good. I'm not gonna down you because if you're getting your money, I'm proud of you. I want you to do well. But I want you to understand, just because you got a Lamborghini now, 120 years ago, they was on a horse. What you gonna say? I'm better than that horse. My car better than that horse. Listen, back in them days, it wasn't no Lamborghini. You either had a horse or you walked. So I want you to understand that. Don't ever try to compete with people that were here before you because you did not go through what they went through to make whatever they made. Just be the best you can be now and be quiet.
Okay. Leave our listeners with some advice because there's a lot of independent artists that are, you know, struggling to just even get their feet in the door, get their feet wet. And you seem to be doing, you know, pretty good with how you're going about it.
Yeah.
Leave us some advice on, you know, what it takes to, you know, get to the next level in being an independent artist.
5 words. Don't quit your day job. What you trying to do? Whatever you're trying to do, you need to have money to get started. People move because they get paid. You go to work every day. You don't go to work because you just say, man, I just like to work. No, you go to work because you want to get paid. You want that Friday paycheck the way you can go buy your oodles and noodles. You know what I'm saying? Your Cheerios. Stop being a bum talking about you're going to be the next Tupac. No, man. Listen, don't quit your day job. Look at me. I may not necessarily be the best rapper to anyone else. I might be the best rapper to me, but nobody else. But there's one thing that you can't take from me. Every dollar I spent was mine. That means I created it to be able to do this. And when you can create a business, you know what I'm saying? I got 2-3 businesses. Shout out to Money Man. He working with them Creflo dollars or whatever they call it. I don't know what they call this new money that they making now. See, that's the difference. Don't quit your day job. Why starve after death talking about I'm gonna sell records, I'm gonna sell records. Man, start a business, get a lawn service, man. Get a cleaning service, do that. And then the extra money after your house and your wife and your kids is straight, then you play around with this rap crap. You know what I'm saying? It's easy then. You know what I'm saying? It's easier. You can write all you want. Write. But don't quit your day job. Don't come to me with the bullshit. Because the bullshit is when you a bum talking about my talent gonna get me out of here. No. Dollars and cents. Dollars make sense.
You're absolutely right.
Cheap and good, it ain't gonna be fast. But I promise you, you'll last. That's Natalac. I done been around 20 plus years. Ain't nobody ever held me up, put my record on the shelf, told me I couldn't put nothing out. You can't stop me. I say whatever I want to say. Because I bankroll me. I bankroll my shows. If I take a loss, I took that loss. But I constantly make money in other areas. That's real pimping. That's real pimping.
Multiple streams of income, definitely.
What? Listen, Donald Trump didn't have one job. He had 5,000 different businesses that all paid him a little bit and became a billionaire. So what that tell you? He didn't do the work, right? He invested his money in a business, got employees to do the work, showed up, got the check, even if he just got 10% off of each business. How much money did he make? 10 businesses, he'd have made 100% altogether. Off of his business, it's his name, he's branded himself, that's business. It ain't about what you thinking. You got to think about it. What makes you money when you sleep? That's one of the reasons why I do this hip hop. Because guess what? I put out Pimp of the City, I put out Stepdaddy, I've been putting out music for 20 years. That money goes straight to my bank account. I never even see it. Instagram, all the other means to promote it, whatever like that, iTunes, all the other stuff, all that's money in my pocket. That comes straight to me. Nobody else. It doesn't matter how much it sells. I'll put it like this. I sell 50,000 copies. At $10, that's $500,000. Fool, you ain't got to hear about me. You don't have to. I'm straight. If you don't never hear Natalac, it don't even matter. Because if I control every aspect of it, I got mine. I got mine. That's how you got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? You make other means and stuff like that. That product sells itself. A whispering campaign. Man, I like that. Man, where do you get that? And they download it or they stream it or whatever like that. I ain't with you. I ain't never even did a show in your city. I'm on the interstate getting cake. Me and baby riding up and down the road. and when the money comes, I don't have to watch it. Boom. Right there. Like clockwork. And all I got to do is be myself. Everything about me, when you look at me, I'm a walking billboard. I'm a walking timepiece. I'm a walking branding machine. Natalac chain. Man, there's a lot of diamonds in there. Man, that joke is blinging, blinging, blinging.
I see.
Natalac Records. SD in the middle. Sheldon Davis, my government name. Boom. Every time you see me sip out of my Pimp cup, what did I say? Natalac. Boom. All I'm doing is being myself, advertising myself wherever I go at. That's all I have to do. Make music, get up there, spit some Pimp shit, because this is what I do. And they know it's official. You know it's official. So it's like, all right, I can respect the real. Man, I like that. Or whatever like that. Man, you advertise yourself. You know what I'm saying? If I want to do this or want to do that, or I want to break bread with him or get a street team, I can do all of that. I don't have to depend on a label to promote me. I don't have to depend on none of that.
Right.
Just be successful in whatever you're doing and invest that in your love, in your hip hop career. And treat it like a hobby till it starts to make money. Do that.
Definitely.
And I'm about as real as it gets, man. You know what I'm saying? The industry might hate me, but that's only because I'm independent. I done had a couple people try to sign me throughout my career, but you can't give me a a chain, $10,000-$15,000, take my catalog and send me down this Chitlin circuit. You can't do that. Not to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't do it. My chain better than the one you're gonna buy me. You know. I got 11 rap vehicles. That's a billboard. Every one of them is a billboard. I got one vehicle that look just like money. Say United Pimps of America on the side. It's funny.
Is that on your website?
It's on YouTube. They can find this stuff.
Okay.
Listen,
what's your YouTube channel?
Natalac 74.
Okay.
And 74 is the year I was born. Boom. Natalac 74. Natalac 74. Yeah, I ain't even changed nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's an advertisement piece that advertises itself. I come in, I light up the room, my Brett Ling blinging, my pinky ring singing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Yin Yang Twins for the My Pinky song. My pinky, my pinky.
That came from you?
That's my song.
That's your song.
It's about my pinky ring.
Okay.
My wrists. Look at my wrists. And shout out to Drum Lord Shorty, because he the one did it for me. I wasn't even around when he did that. He said, "Man, I got something for you. I did this." You know, all right. Cause like I can't be in one place at every place at one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got somebody, hey man, now like I ran down this feature, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna cost XXX. All right. Cash out. I don't even be there. The guy who got me the Sean Paul feature, he called me up. Hey, Natalac, it's gonna cost you XXX for this. I never stopped making money when I, you know what I'm saying? PayPal, cash out. I put it like this: to go with my pedigree or the pimping, I guess there's only one name I need to do music with that's still alive. At first, I was gonna say Pimp C.
Okay, who is it?
Too Short.
Too Short.
Yeah, and I know he be up here in Atlanta.
Yeah. So you want to feature with Too Short?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm balling on the budget now. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't trying to make get a 30-year mortgage on a feature now.
Okay, right. I heard about it. Some people are outrageous with some of that stuff.
Yeah, I talked with NBA young boy. He gave me a rate, and I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, man, I might have to Jew him down a little bit. You know
Right.
You know, give me something you already. You know, give me a freestyle or something.
Something. Right. I got you. All right. Well, it's a wrap, Natalac. You know, it was, again, a pleasure speaking with you. Let us know how we can find you on social media.
Man, if you can't spell Natalac, don't fuck with me. Just stay away from me. You can't spell it. You know what I'm saying? It's got 3 A's in there. Because I get 3 A's on my report card. You feel what I'm saying? AAA treatment. Natalac. That's a trademark word. All my businesses is named Natalac. You can Google that any type of way, however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's mine. I didn't name myself Slim J or whatever like that, the way it was a million rappers named that. No, I ain't number one Natalac. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's what's real. Matter of fact, a company in the Philippines came out with a breast enlargement pill named after me. So I think that's kind of smooth too. You know what I'm saying? Plug them in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I own Natalac.com. Can't nobody go by it. Can't nobody go past me. You feel what I'm saying? And it's trademark.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mind getting in your pocket suing you if I have to. Try me. You know? For real. And the reason why my album is called Pimp of the Nation is because I went from the West Coast to the East with different artists. That's pimping. I didn't stay in one area. I didn't stay in one genre. And I only mess with OGs. Church.
And we're out.